RNDR. Okay, this dot was red May 27th. That closed. That was what? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So I'm not a buyer of that one either. Okay, I want to wait for the green dot. Wait for the confirmation of the green dot on RNDR. Here's dot, polka dot. This one's just stuck in a range. Again, look at the range we're stuck in here. We're stuck between 580 and 797. Stop loss on this is like 580. That's the bottom of this big wick candle we got right there. Okay, and you want to be buying on the bottom half. So nice doji to start the week this week. But let's wait to enter on the next green dot. I'm going to go ahead and put that one over there on the red list because, again, we closed red, it looks like last week. So if you're holding this thing, set a stop loss. Call it $6. Make sure $6 holds. That's less than a 10% risk to the downside if you want to play polka dot here. But again, I'd wait for the green dot confirmation to take an entry on that. That's going back at the red list until we get that confirmation. Here's comp, COMP, closed red. Looks like last week closed red. So again, stop loss on that is going to be 5 or 50. Just call it $50. But that one is back on the red list because again, the last dot is red. We're using the bottom of the candle we got the red dot on as a stop loss, which is $50.57. I'd call it 50 and or just call it 50-50. $50.50 is your stop loss on that one. Here's DSO. This one's also showing a red dot. I'd be careful on this one. Okay, I'd be careful on this one. This one broke it back down below the 50-week and got rejected there. So $18 has to be the stop loss on this one. We'll go ahead and keep it in here. But the red dot is showing this week, so you have to use a stop loss on this one at $18. $18 has to be your stop loss. If $18 breaks, you better get out because you'll be able to pick it up at like $15 later on, or maybe even $12.50. Okay, just make sure 18 holds. If you're holding this name, set a stop loss at $18. Okay, and I'm not going to move that one from the list yet because, again, that candle hasn't closed. If it closes this week, it's off the list. ARPR, that one also closed red last week. Okay. That closed red last week, so what do? We're setting a stop loss at the bottom of last week's candle at about 6 cents. This thing has to hold 6 cents in order for us to continue to keep our position. And if it breaks 6, you want to enter on the next green dot if you want to own it for the long term. I do like the fact that it is trending right on our 50-week moving average. That doesn't mean it has to go up. It just means we're getting it at the average price. We're not buying it up here when everyone else is buying it at 14 cents. We're buying it at the average price. Okay, but that did close red last week, so it is back on the red list.